Welcome to another episode of Within the Bee. Here's another Florida story about a funny man named Brady. Well, back in Florida, those 3.5 years, pretty good years by the way, but I made a little friend group from this college that I was going to, and I had a girlfriend and she was part of it. And we had this, nice group, and we used to host a lot of house parties. Well, here's one of the best stories I have from a house party on a game of beer pong. So, this guy Brady, tall, skinny, lanky dude. Used to be a fat guy, but then he just trimmed down amazingly. So he always had this funny look, and he kind of walked funny, and he was just goofy in presentation and his personality. Nice guy, very nice, always there for you, but also just funny in everything he does. He just talks and he's funny. He gets himself in these funny situations, and you're like, why would you ever do that? But it was always like these non-crazy, terrible things. It was just like, that's insane. You're hilarious. And so I'm about to have 5 more episodes, give or take, of stories about this guy, because Brady's hilarious. And we've been talking about him out in the real world with these stories and having a good time, and good time to film them. So, picture this big party, and we're all drinking, Smirnoff Ices, because we're that cool back in the day. You put the Skittles in them, and they change colors, and, whatever. And we got these tubs filled with ice and glow sticks and Smirnoff Ices, because that's the drink of choice, in our college days. It was like the White Claw before White Claw, but that's a whole nother load of baloney. So, we're playing beer pong, and, no one particular is running the table, but now Brady's getting to this point where he's not feeling good, you know what I mean? And we see him kind of, we see the heaves, but he's playing beer pong. So we just slowly, my girlfriend and I at the time, slowly get him a trash can from the kitchen, and we just take the lid off. And we're like, do you need this? And he's like, no, I don't need that. I'm winning this game of beer pong. And we're like, good luck. All right. And he's having a good time, and so he's shooting like this, He's sideways, he's lining it up. And he's getting them, And he's got 1 cup left at the end of this story. And he has 1 cup on his side. So it's next shot basically wins it, Sans any weird house rules that you guys might have, but pretty much next cup wins the game. And you see him, and he's really wobbly, and he's heaving. He's dry heaving, but there's no throw up. And so eventually, he finally gets to throw up. He goes, and throws the ball. So he is throwing this way. He's puking this way. It is a puke and a throw, but at the time of the throw, he had the puke. So he wasn't looking here. He was throw. It was incredible. Puke, mid-puke, start the throw, finish the puke, gets up, and he sunk that ball, and he won the game. Won it. No look, mid-puke, into the trash can. He sunk the ball and he sunk the puke into the trash can simultaneously. Simultaneously. He won the game. Live on and love on.